Hello, Connected. We have the Empath's Empowerment deck again. And the question for today is, how does the empath stay in their happiness? What does the empath need to do to stay in their happiness? Oh, looking for one card. Two almost jumped out. Let's see. How does the empath stay in their happiness? Just one card, please, to focus on. You like happy empaths. Ooh, we got two. Okay, wow. So embrace your imperfections. Came out again. And remember your gifts. Came out again. So apparently a lot of these cards have like multiple benefits. You just have to pay attention. So let me read Embrace Your Imperfections. Release the idea that you must be without flaws. Humans are imperfect, messy, and also miraculous. Simply aim to be the best person possible. And remember your gifts says, focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Pause and give thanks for your gifts, such as your sensitivity, intuition, health, friendships, or family. Well, you know, honestly, both of these cards, what they're telling me here, is, let me find the part that I feel like correlates. So aim to be the best person possible. So in this one, you know, pause and give thanks for your gifts. Like, you know, focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Like, to me, this is telling me to just think positive in general. If you want to be happy, think positive in general. If things are imperfect, don't dwell on the imperfections of it. First of all, you know, you don't want to do that anyway, law of attraction. If the imperfection is something that you don't like, and you dwell on that, you're going to get more imperfections that you don't like, you know. So if you're, you know, I'm this, or I'm, you know, whatever flaw that you think you have, you know, and you focus on that in a way that's not positive, you're not going to be happy. And you're not going to be happy with yourself, which is going to cause you to not be happy when you're around other people, especially if they have that imperfection that you claim that you don't like. You're going to notice it in others as well. And, you know, if it's a behavioral thing, you could start, you know, maybe not getting along with someone because this imperfection is coming out that you won't just kind of accept. Like, you know, some of you won't be able to accept it in yourselves, but you'll be able to accept it in your friend. And, you know, you'll realize at some point how backwards that is, and how you should probably, especially if you're going to embrace that imperfection in your friend, like, just as an example, say if your friend is always late, you just know that they're always late, you forgive them for it. But when you're late, you beat yourself up, like you're not even late yet and you're already giving yourself a hard time, you know, stuff like that. You know, and as far as remembering your gifts and thinking positive, you know, this card keeps coming out. This card keeps coming out. And we're talking about being happy right now. So this is telling me that some of you guys might not be happy. You just might not be happy. And, you know, sometimes when you're in a spiritual awakening, you can kind of feel like, I was going to use the word doom and gloom. Like, usually I try to, every time I try to censor myself, I say the word anyway, because I'm trying to figure out where I'm going with that. But, you know, I guess sometimes it can feel a little bit like there might be, you know, a shadow or something over your head. But, you know, honestly, I've had people who I've known who weren't in a spiritual awakening, or maybe weren't in a spiritual awakening yet, who were just tired of being miserable. They just chose to be happy. They just said, you know, I'm tired of being angry, or I'm tired of being sad. Like, I'm just going to be happy. And in those cases, you have to change the way you think. You have to embrace your imperfections. You have to embrace your gifts. You have to be happy about them. You have to have gratitude. You have to just say, you know, I love myself in every way, shape, and form. I love myself for the way I am. For those of you who, you know, affirmations work, use them. You know, tell yourself the things that you like about yourself. You know, the imperfections, find a positive aspect of it. Sometimes it's just a character thing. This thing makes me stand out, this imperfection, or whatever I want to call it. To be honest, I don't really consider things imperfections like that. Like, if I met somebody and I really, really liked them, I wouldn't be like, but he has this one imperfection. You know, I wouldn't even look at it like that. So, maybe that's how you embrace it. Think about that a little bit. Don't forget. Until we meet again.